Meagan Work's aunt is speaking out for the first time about the death of Colton Turner. It is a story you will only see on Fox 7. Fox 7's Elizabeth Saab is joining us in the studio with that story. Elizabeth.
Raquel Helfrich tells us she spent much of the past decade trying to protect her niece from an unstable home life. But after Meagan had Colton and allegations of abuse surfaced, all bets were off. Now she says she plans on spending her future making sure no child suffers the same fate. Raquel Helfrich cherishes her memories with Colton Turner.
What I saw was a very happy child. Looking back on that, I think somehow that kind of fooled us.
Her niece, Meagan Work, left Colton with her and her daughters from the time he was a baby.
That was where he could play, where he was safe, where he was loved.
Something that Helfrich says Meagan didn't provide for him. In May, she and her husband Keith saw these disturbing photos, so they mounted a desperate plea to save Colton from his own mother.
Until you knew the location, you had no police to go to.
They also consulted with a lawyer about getting custody, and they say they immediately started calling CPS.
He told them she was dangerous and the baby was being hurt.
CPS's role in Colton Turner's case is still under investigation. The report isn't due for a few weeks, but Helfrich believes because Meagan didn't have a permanent address, Colton's case fell through the cracks.
You know, when you try to do all the right things, you should not get all these wrong results.
And she says it's hard to believe that more action wasn't taken, given Meagan's own history within the system.
I do know Meagan's whole story, but this was always in her to do.
But Helfrich wants to keep the focus on the little boys she loved so much.
I want justice for Colton. He deserves that, and he does not deserve for the person that did this to be victimized because of their past and make that an excuse for why he is dead.
So she's channeling her anger into change. She and longtime friend Liz St. Clair are hoping to drum up support for Colton's law.
If a case falls under this particular situation where the parents are homeless and CPS can't find them, that it immediately gets bumped up to state law enforcement.
I could not let this be the end of the story.
Until yesterday, the two haven't received much support from lawmakers. Why do you think they're suddenly responding?
Because you called them, because the media is getting involved and they're probably feeling a little pressure.
And though Colton's young life was cut short, Raquel hopes this law will keep his memory alive for many years to come.
I feel like they need to know that this had a greater purpose.
Now, Helfrich and St. Clair are in touch with State Representatives Tony Dale and Larry Gonzalez, and St. Clair says they hope to meet with the two lawmakers in the next few weeks.